Good afternoon, crafters. I'm back with a few of my altered playing cards, which I thought I'd share with you. I have done a few because obviously I'm taking my mind off, or trying to take my mind off things. So, and excuse the plaster, I had a bit of a nasty accident with a kitchen knife yesterday. So yeah, this one is, I hope you can see, looks a bit like a leather-bound book. The surface is made by Mod Podging tissue paper, scrunched up tissue paper onto the card, and then I put some paint on it, brown paint, different brown paints, and when that had dried I rubbed in a little of the gold gilding wax over the wrinkly bits and put a book plate in. Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte is one of my favourite books. I used to read an awful lot. I don't read so much now, although that might change over the next few months. But I used to absolutely love reading when I was a kid, all the time. And Jane Eyre was one of my favourites. And then on the same concept, I did two other playing cards in the same vein. And you can see I've turned them into a little booklet, which I quite like. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I won't put that in the booklet with my the album with my other cards. That will either be to give away or put in a journal or something. Next I did 3 cards which are quite similar, following Nina Ribina's tutorial on Sunday. And I took some, what do you call that, security envelope, the inside of an envelope, and stuck those onto the playing cards. And then I've stamped a bumblebee, a dragonfly and a butterfly onto the cards in black, embossed them in black, and then embossed their wings with a kind of iridescent-y, I don't know if you can see it on there, a hologrammy type embossing powder. And I just put a little sign at the bottom with their name and their Latin name. So there's a bumblebee, an emperor dragonfly and a silver washed fritillary. I haven't decided which one I'll keep in my album, but the other 2 will be to give away or something. Next I did 3 fairies with their sparkly wings. I don't know if you can see their sparkly wings there. This one says, leave a little sparkle wherever you go. I put the card through an embossing folder, which in my, oh my goodness, whatever you call the machine with a turny handle, that thing, die cutting machine. And I put two in the wrong way and 1 in the right way. So these ones have sort of, the embossing has gone inwards, but they still look pretty. I can't remember what I did, what paint I used on there, probably just acrylic paint. And I've put a few Nouveau drops on there as well. So this one says, leave a little sparkle wherever you go. This one says, let your soul sparkle and your heart flutter like the wings of a fairy. And this one, all you need is faith, trust and a little fairy dust, and that's from Peter Pan. And this one, I got the card in the right way, so the design is popping out. So with a bit of gilding wax, that sort of looks a bit better. And the last 3 I've made as kind of a bit of a set, I guess. These ones I've just done today. They're sort of mixed media. I bought myself with my birthday money some Tim Holtz Distress oxides, which I'd not had before, so I was just really playing around with those. So I did a bit of stenciling. Don't ask me what colours I've used because I can't remember. Actually, I think that's that coral one, abandoned coral, and that's seedless preserves. But there's some stamps and some stenciling and some water droplets and things. And on the theme love, I think we should all give each other a bit of love. We all need a bit of love at the moment, so we should look out for one another. and give each other a bit of love. This one, I have, again, it's just Distress Oxides on the back with a stamp over the top, and I don't know if you can see there's a wink of Stella on the butterfly wings. This is a little air dry clay sort of charm thing that I made. It's actually, I don't even know, it might even be the same butterfly that it might be stamped into the clay before it dried. But that's just had some paint and a bit of silver gilding wax on it. And obviously breathe, that's to remind me to breathe and to keep calm and stop having a panic. So yes, love each other, remember to breathe, take a moment and create. Keep being creative, keep your mind occupied. And this one is, again, more Distress Oxide. I think, I'm trying to remember what colours I have. Mowed Lawn, I think, and something sea, Salty Ocean, there we go, and Black Soot, there we go, something like that anyway. And that was some stenciling, some stamping, you name it, I gave it a go. So yeah, I've been having fun playing with those. And they're my altered playing cards. I'll just show you something else while I'm here, because I don't know how to show you though. Let's move those out the way. I made, I'll move the camera, hang on if it gets a bit jerky. Let's go slowly. There we go. I don't know if you can see that there, but I made this kind of storage unit half following somebody's tutorial, although it kind of let me down when I tried to do the top basket thing. But it was somewhere to store my distress inks and my distress oxides, because I'd got lots of them and then they were just knocking around and I couldn't find the one I wanted, so I've put the names on them and just put them in that sort of storage unit. It's 6 high. And that gave me a great lot of fun making that as well. I enjoyed making that, and it's got a little basket type thing on the top that you can keep all your blending bits and whatever else you want to keep on there really. So yeah, that's what I've been up to the last few days, keeping busy, and hopefully I'll be back tomorrow. I've got another idea that I'd like to share with you. So yeah, let's not look at that disgusting desk anymore. But you can't really be creative, can you, and have a clean desk? I mean, that wouldn't be right. I'll just scatter something there for you to look at for a second. And I'm just going to wish you all a good day. Hope everybody's okay, and you know, people are keeping their spirits up. It is going to get a lot worse before it gets better, so let's all support one another and try and keep positive. Take care everyone. Bye for now.